So ever since we were telling people that we were gonna store the motorcycle up here in the truck, they're always like, that's gonna be a super steep ramp. Yeah, because it's like waist high. And that is not a small motorcycle.
We've built a winch-operated motorcycle lift ramp. We don't have to ride the bike up at all. It's gonna come down, we're gonna put the wheel in it, it's gonna pull it up, we're gonna put pins in place, and it's just gonna pull the whole thing back up into the truck.
Yeah, there wasn't any audio in that first bit because we have COVID. But now we're doing pretty good. We're pretty much back to normal. We just don't have any sense of smell. And the hospital says we can't go back to work for another couple of days. So now we can do this. The first bit of this video, it should have taken like 3 or 4 days. It ended up taking like 2 weeks because, again, we couldn't work all the time because of the COVID. But now we can just get back to finishing this thing, and hopefully by the end of today, that bike will be inside the truck. It is winter, and it's not that cold, honestly. It's like 40 degrees, but still, it snowed already once, and I don't want to see that bike covered in snow again. It needs to go back inside. No bike should be covered in snow, unless it's a KTM. Those can be covered in snow. I'll insert a picture so you can see what I'm talking about, but that's the one exception. Every other bike don't need to be covered in snow. So, we've got this pretty much done. The last couple of things we have to do are, when the motorcycle tire is in here, this wheel chock holds it pretty good, but I want to make sure, since we're pulling it up such a steep hill, so I'm welding on these rings, vertical like this, so I have something to strap it down to.
Okay, so we actually messed up, and the bars are not quite lined up. They're a little bit off, and we're gonna use this hoist that our awesome friend Jim gave us a little while back. I'm glad we're gonna get to use it. Right there?
That's it? So after we welded all the frame sections together, we put the pins in, we got it in where we wanted it. We just bolted it to the floor the same way I'm going to bolt this anchor point here with rivet nuts. And now a couple videos ago I said that they were not a good idea, but after doing some research I figure out they're not that bad, or they're only as strong as what you're putting them in and as strong as the fastener that you're using. 1/4-20 stainless bolt has a shear strength of about 1,100 pounds. This bike does not weigh 1,100 pounds. There's 2 in the back holding this down. There's 4 up front. There's 4 per each anchor point. There's going to be 4 anchor points. A 1/4-20 rivet nut should not let go. Just a super quick, easy way to put a strap or put something on the vehicle. This is only rated for 1,000 pounds. 1/4-20 bolt is 1,100 pounds each. There's 2 of them, 2,200 pounds. This will break before the bolt breaks off, theoretically. Hopefully we never get to any of those forces. And after we put that E-track loop, gotta put this guy. So I know this is not the right way to use this, but if I just hook it on the loop, then the metal ratchet is gonna contact on my bike, and I don't want that. So this is what we're doing. That's really loose because I don't want to put too much pressure on the side of the saddlebag. And I only need to move it like 10 feet. When we actually get on the road, we'll take these bags off before we load the bike. It'll make it easier and less likely to damage the bags trying to strap it down. So that's it. So that's this first iteration of this lift ramp. This is not my idea. I just saw it online, and the guy that built it, he glossed over it very quickly. And there's only one real video of somebody actually making one themselves. There are products that do this, but I couldn't find that many specifications on them, so I decided I'll try it myself. The whole track that slides down, the part that actually rolls and grabs the motorcycle, is made out of barn door track. And then the rest of this is just reinforced with 1/4-inch angle iron that Stephanie's dad had in his backyard. And that is it. There's a couple more changes we need to make, which I don't know if we will or will not do that before wintertime. But it's in now. It's safe out of the weather. That was the main goal. So, catch you next time.